let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Man, it was a crazy Raw. Let me just say that it was absolutely crazy. It was in Chicago at the beginning of the night. Sami Zayn came in, him and Cody had a bit of an altercation, and then Gunther came out of nowhere, power bombed Cody through a table, then basically put his head through a car door. He was written off. So I'm just gonna go straight to the main event. We knew that there was still gonna be a championship match. We didn't know against who, but let's be real, it's Chicago. You know, CM Punk is coming back. CM Punk returned, and the match itself was very cinematic. It was crazy. It was a great match. The way that they did it too is he came in through the parking garage, the door slowly went up, and then we saw him. It was everything was really well done. I'm a Sami Zayn guy, but I'm also a CM Punk guy. Punk first, sadly, even though I'm Canadian and I've been with him since day one, ECW when he got here. CM Punk is our new WWE Undisputed Champion. Whew, that was a lot to say, bros. Anyways, then we had Seth Rollins came out basically saying that it's his time now. You know, his business is to beat Roman Reigns once again and get the World Heavyweight Championship. He got interrupted by LA Knight. Yeah. And the promo was really good. It was a great promo from LA Knight when he came out. He basically said he's tired of not getting opportunities. They keep giving them to all these other guys, but he's proven that he can be a top star and that the crowd loves him and that basically it's his turn. After the promo, he got attacked by Jimmy Uso, and even later into the evening, even further out, Jimmy was leaving and LA came out to go after him, but then he got attacked by Jacob. So expect more Bloodline versus LA Knight. Yeah. The Vision were able to defeat the Street Profits, but it wasn't without the help of Maxine. Maxine has turned heel. I guess she's done with Alpha Academy and is now part of the Vision. I honestly don't know that this is the right call with everything going on with the Vision, but listen, we're just gonna have to see how this plays out. I'm just not buying it yet. I still think the Vision is a sinking ship. And in fact, I think so does Paul Heyman. So we're going to have to see how they play this out. They also announced that next week on Raw, we are going to have a number one contender gauntlet match to see who will face Penta for the Intercontinental Championship, and Brock Lesnar will make his return. Paul Heyman also had a promo where he came out and said that Oba cannot beat Brock. Oba then came out and said that he will indeed beat Brock because his destiny is to walk out of hell to get to heaven. Therefore, he needs to beat Brock inside Hell in a Cell. And I think Oba will. I think it's going to be 2-1 Oba, and then I don't know if that's where it ends. Sol Ruca retained against Raquel Rodriguez. The Judgment Day did come out to help her, but it wasn't quite enough. EO came out to, kind of even the odds. And when Liv and Roxanne were taken out by EO, Sol Ruca capitalized by getting the Soul Snatcher 1-2-3 and retained her championship. And the only other match we didn't talk about was Rusev and Ethan Page versus Chad Gable and Dragon Lee. That was probably my second favorite match of the night, other than the main event. So I can see why they placed it there on the card. It was a great match. Chad Gable and Dragon Lee did lose. Rusev crushed Dragon Lee. And then after the match, they tried to do the same to Chad. And then Joe Hendry tried to help them. And then they actually took out Joe Hendry too. So Rusev and Ethan came out on top. It was really nice to see. And it made me sad. It reminded me of Sheamus. And if you didn't know that, Sheamus is gone now. Sorry to slap that right at the end of the video like that. But it is what it is. Anyways, that's it for now. Tell me what you thought of tonight's Monday Night Raw. And as always, don't forget to follow for some more wrestling news and content.